Hey everybody, Dustin here. I was talking to a student of mine about how you can get the absolute best sound of whatever gear that you have available to you. So not everyone gets to go out and spend thousands of dollars on really amazing gear. And what are you supposed to do when all you have is a crummy keyboard, but you want to have really good synth sounds, or you want to have a good background tone that just kind of sets the mood for whatever song you're going to be doing. And so I figured today I would show you how you can actually take crummy preset sounds that your keyboard gives you and use them to the absolute maximum potential that they have to offer. So let me show you how that works. This is actually not a super crummy keyboard. This is my keyboard. I like it a lot. This is the one I'll be playing on, and you know, it's got some good things. I like it a lot. Roland FA06, but just like any keyboard, it comes preloaded with some sounds that I'm not such a big fan of. So I figured, let's say you have a keyboard that really is just kind of low quality all the way around for most of its preset sounds. I'll kind of show you how you can take not so great sounds and make them work for you. So this is where I pick like the different sounds. Most keyboards have something like this where you push the buttons to find the different sounds that you want. So let me show you this one. Actually, I gotta switch back over. All right, so this sound, when I first stumbled across it, I was horrified. All right. Not so wonderful. All right, sounds like somebody's, blowing a whistle inside of a bottle or something. But I thought, okay, how can I play around with it, right? So if you're just using this sound playing individual notes, you might not really be using it to its full potential. So don't just play, when you find sounds on a keyboard, don't just play one note at a time. Mess around with some chords. So listen to this real quick. Actually, I'm going to do an octave down, so just pretend my hands move down, right? So now, taking away the initial bluntness of how that starts out, you think, I could probably make that work, right? So let me show you. All right, let's say you don't have the ability to like manipulate stuff. All you've got is a volume knob, all right? Because this one you can do whatever you want. You can manipulate all that kind of stuff. But let's say all you've got is volume knob. Well, let me show you. All right, start playing it. Slowly turn it up. Suddenly that sound is starting to sound more usable, right? Now, also, let's just say that you've got a second underlying keyboard, neither one of them being super fancy or super expensive, but you can't really do a whole lot. So you want to have one sound going on top. So just start playing it. Use your sustain pedal. Now turn it up. You can use this one here to piddle around, do different things, make your different sounds. So anyways, other than the fact that I screwed up with my left hand there. But yeah, so you got something that actually works pretty well for you. Now let me show you another sound. When I heard this sound, I was just totally mortified. So we got trumpets. Now this one sounds bad even when I am playing it, with chords, right? So that sounds terrible, right? But even as chords, still not the best. Actually, what it makes me think of is, right, well, The Princess Bride. Who else hears that? Right when I hear that, I immediately think of Inigo Montoya and Wesley about to duel, right? Anyways, so regardless, okay, you can take this, all right, turn it down again, and let's say just pick a different area. So we'll go here. We'll go like real low. Maybe find something that works with real low. So. Right? I mean, then it doesn't sound like goofy trumpets. Like, it actually sounds more like a synthesizer, like something that you would actually want to use for something. I mean, obviously the trumpet sound is a synthesized sound, but I'm saying that it doesn't sound like it's trying to be a trumpet when you're playing these lower notes down here. All right. So I hope all that was fairly useful to you. Something you can, take home and piddle around, play around with the equipment that you have. So what's the point of all this, anyways? Well, let's say you're somebody you're just wanting to kind of have like a nice underlying sound, but you don't have great equipment. Well, you can still make a nice underlying sound. Or let's say something like, you're in a youth praise band and you don't have tons of money, then and the student minister can go buy you like $10,000 worth of keyboard and software and all that kind of stuff. So you just work with what you have, but you can get the job done and you can actually make it sound really good, no matter what, regardless. So, and actually, funny enough, that the with this terrible, I actually did put a pad together with just those sounds that I like a lot, and I use it actually. So I'm not just saying this as like, oh, he actually doesn't do all that. He uses his fancy knobs and messes with the attack and the release. And no, actually, I literally put it together and put it on my pad and didn't use any other sounds or edit it or anything like that. I actually found something that I liked and a song in particular that I like it with, and so I use it. So there you go. I forgot to tell you that you're supposed to go look at my Facebook page and my YouTube and my Instagram and all of those things. But well, first of all, let's face it: if you're under 18, you don't look at Facebook. You do watch YouTube though, so I'll try to put more stuff up like this that's helpful, and maybe you guys can let me know what you think and let me know what else you want to know about.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.